hello, everybody out there. We just wanted to stop in and say hello. It doesn't look like we're going to be going live this morning. Paul's got some things to do, and we're past the time for doing the live stream anyway. So I sent out a bunch of invites to people. Sorry about that, but we will be on again this evening, right, Paul?
Yep. Yeah, we'll be on this evening. Yep.
We'll be on this evening. So AZ, thanks for stopping in and saying hello. But we're just going to be signing off, AZ. Paul had some problems with his computer and got it all fixed up and straightened around to our best of our ability. I did do a ship video last night, and I will really quick show you what issue I had. AZ, you'll appreciate this. When I came to go around the front of this ship, what happened is I was not in ludicrous mode, so I couldn't get out of the way. So I will replay the part that I cut out of the video that I posted. Yeah. So here we go.
So this the part you deleted?
Watch it right here. All of a sudden, whoop, 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 and I'm trying to back up and get out of the way. Whoop, 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 whoop.
And look, well, you should have still put that in there, Paul.
Watch how close I got to the ship.
Oh yeah, I know.
Whoa.
There's just something not quite right there. I don't know what it is.
Well, it's ludicrous mode. It should have done it, but
yeah.
So I cut that part out just because it just didn't look safe, you know. But here's what I was barely getting past it, and I was going to swoop around and do my cross around, and all of a sudden, it just like, because I'm way over here on the bank, and normally I should have just been able to shoot on by, gets to here, and I don't know what happened, but.
AD Drone want to know, do you always have to change the speed? So.
Yeah, I usually always have to go to ludicrous. Well, yeah. At least that's what I figured the problem is. Yeah, because those ships are doing about 7-8 knots up, you know. And so, and I'm trying to get ahead of them. So that means I got to do about 12 or 14 knots to get around them. It just doesn't seem that it has the power. But in ludicrous mode, which is what I used the last ship before this one, it zipped right along. So, yep. So anyways, Paul's got to run. I think I'm just going to close it down, everybody. And thanks for being here. We'll see everybody tonight.
We'll see you guys tonight. Sorry about this guy. I got some stuff I'm dealing with one, a real estate agent.
You take care. And Paul, go ahead and I'll just say goodbye to everybody. And
yeah, well, what the problem was, guys, was I did aerials for a real estate agent. It was on a bad jump drive. So I had to redo the pictures, but I had to figure out how to do it because I had the computer crash, my hard drive cache, but it had it in the, I don't know, it was in the cache or where it was. But anyway, I got him for him. So now we got to run it over to him because he wants to get it posted. So yeah. I can't stick around. So anyways, guys, you all have a good one. And I will see you tonight for sure, guys. So
okay, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, AZ, it does not stay on ludicrous. Every time I fire up the drone, see you, Paul. Every time I fire up the drone, it starts out as standard mode. Standard mode, as you know, is a slower mode. It's kind of like in between the three modes. So you have to actually hit ludicrous mode, and then the warning thing comes up, says, you know, you realize blah 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 blah. You said yes, okay, and then you're in ludicrous mode. And I got down there. I decided to go a little later I was watching it, thought, should I, shouldn't I, should I, shouldn't I? And I went down. By the time I got down there, it was starting to make the turn to come up under the bridge. So I got out of the car, put the drone down, got my tablet up running, turned the thing on, and of course then you got to wait because it says it's doing a gimbal test and do not take off or fly with caution or whatever. So finally I got it to arm, took off, and that's why when you see the first of the video, I am so close to the ship. No, it doesn't stay on Ludicrous. I wish it did. But yeah, that's in fact, I will let me screen share. The entire video from takeoff, and I'll work my way through it. And so I got up in the air kind of a little bit late. So let me screen share this. Screen share, optimize, there we go. And you notice it's a little darker than what the video is. I just did a little bump up on the lighting. But there it is. So by the time I get over there, it's just about under the bridge because I'm standing, just off the base of the bridge. And so it works fine in standard, but go down, swoop down the side of the ship. But I did bump the brightness up on the video that I posted. But this is the raw footage that I took last night. The other thing I don't understand, you'll see every once in a while, I must get some kind of lens flare. You see them? I don't know whether I need a filter on it or, see, there it is there. It's like little spacemen. There's another one coming across there. But it's almost like a lens flare. You'll see a little green, they shoot around. But here's coming up the side of it. Actually, the color is in the definition on the regular before I bumped it up a little bit is really pretty good. But in editing afterwards, all I did is I bumped the color and the brightness up a little bit. And I sped this portion up a little bit, like that 1.25, because it was slowing down. Don't know whether it was because of the wind or what. And this is the point at which I turn around and want to right stick and slide up and get in front as I'm panning left. So as you can see, I think I've got it made because now I am starting to back up. And then I want to cross over in front. And I don't know whether I blocked the signal or what, but uh-oh, this is where I'm starting to feel it.
Morning, guys.
Hey, Justin, how you doing? And
Good.
when I finally get past that chip, I am awful damn close. So I cut that part out and I started it from there.
I'm actually leaving the Make-A-Wish Foundation building.
Oh, you are?
Yeah. Checking
you
my
make
gas
a-
meter under.
Did you make a wish?
I don't think there's too many kids want to hang out with me.
Ah,
But I was checking the meter on their pool.
oh,
I
okay.
thought it was a school because it's like they got all these like little villas in there and everything. And I thought it was some kind of school, but it turned out it was a Make-A-Wish Foundation building.
Yeah, AC, that'd be perfect if you did email Autel and say, it's one less thing we'd have to do if you have to keep changing your setting all the time. Because I just don't even think about it. I just take off because it's good to fly. Here we go. Especially, it's time sensitive. It's not like it's a still video. I'm tracking something. So, and at my age, it's hard to remember half of what I should be doing. But the video turned out good. But it just would have been nice to be able to have my normal pan around the front and down the side again. But because I got so close to the pilot house, I thought, nah, I don't want to publish that.
Oh, yay. Wonderful. I get to go to a school. I love these places.
You love the schools, huh?
I hate the schools. I wish they would just put the meters on the outside of the schools because very few of them actually have them. They always got to be right in the middle of the damn school.
Yeah, easy. Every time I fire the drone up, I have to go to ludicrous mode, and I need to drive that into this dumb numbskull of mine. Because it just comes up and says, good to fly. Okay, I'm good to go.
That's why I don't use that before you fly app, because I've had it tell me I was good to fly, but then I went into Air Maps, and Air Maps said I was in a restricted area.
Yeah, well, Autel doesn't create that issue. It's just because you can fly anywhere you want to fly. They leave it up to you to figure it out. So.
Where's this gas meter? Come on. Be on the outside so I don't have to go in the school. Of course it's not going to be. Why would it? That'd make my job too easy. No vents there, so it's definitely not there. Gas line's running up the wall. Oh, piss off. I hate these places. Like, where the hell is the entrance to this place at?
What are you doing?
Registration. Okay.
So anyway, you got the school to do.
Yeah. Said I hate these places because they always have to be inside the schools, and then half the people don't know where the hell the gas meters are at. So it's a fun little trek around the school trying to find it.
Yep.
And I tell these maintenance people every time I go to one of these schools, I'm like, y'all need to know where every single one of your utilities are in your shutoff valves, because it's an important thing to know. Oh, yes, it is on the outside. Nice, I found it. Ah, screw you, Obama. I found it.
What do you want?
Right.
Hang on,
back.
Justin.
Yeah,
Mia,
but-
I think Mia wants to go out. You gotta go outside.
Right. I'll be back in a minute.
Go outside. I guess having dogs is like having a kid. Ugh. Well, that's great, David. If it just would just stay on whichever mode that you wanted it, not, because I'm thinking is, David, it defaults back to standard mode, which doesn't give it the extra speed, extra boost. Because I know several of the people that have reviewed them have said that there's plenty of capabilities for that aircraft to go faster for the Nano. But, you know, wait to capabilities. It's supposed to be able to do, well, they publish it's supposed to do like 20, 23 miles an hour, I think. And I'm not getting anywhere near that.
Where's Hodges at?
He had to go. He did a aerial a couple of weeks ago for an agent, and he put it on a jump drive, gave it to him, and the jump drive must have been defective because he couldn't open it, and so he had to copy it and take it over. So from the time he got out on the bus, I was with him, and he was trying to figure out how to, if he could find where it was on his editing program, where they were, and he finally found them. He was able to copy it to another jump drive, and so now he's on his way to take it over to the agent, and then he's going to make sure that the agent can open because he wants to list it. He wants to post the listing.
Right.
So that's but it wasn't that far away. It's 10 blocks. But by the time he gets done messing around, everything probably going to be half an hour.
So who's all in chat? Hi, everybody.
Yeah. Everybody's in chat is Phantom Hodges said goodbye. AZ's here. And not a lot of people. There's just, let me see how many people are here right now.
What's up, AZ? Dude, this pisses me off that I'm in the middle of a major city next to Orlando, and there's no freaking cell service. This is ridiculous. My work phone's GPS will not load to save a life.
Really?
Stupid. Like I said, I'm in the middle of a major city, and you barely get any cell service. There we go. Finally kicked it. It's like really hit or miss. You think that the cell service here would be
Right.
solid, being that close to Orlando and this place being as big as it is. I mean, Davenport's not a small city by any means.
AZ said, hey, Justin.
How's it going, man?
Justin's on the road doing his job. And like I say, Paul had to run out. He started to get late. Didn't know whether to go on or not. But since I sent out a whole bunch of invitations, I thought maybe we better at least come on and give an explanation. So here we are. Don't know how long we're going to stay on, but here we are. We've only got we only got a couple of people watching. Yep, 2 people watching. Must be you and AZ.
Well, no, because I'd have to be on another phone. It doesn't count people on the panel unless you're using the second device.
All right. Well, there's 2 people watching.
Like if I was on the panel on my phone and I had the chat pulled up on my work phone, it would count it as another person.
Okay. All right. Well, anyway, it's got
That's what.
two people watching. So,
All right.
yeah. Then again, I don't know how many people, because I sent out the invites like just a little bit after 9 o'clock this morning. And we didn't go on live until, 10. So,
Well, this is the thing too is people kind of are used to you going on right around 8. So if they
yeah,
don't see you go on at 8, some of them probably just assume you're not going live and end up missing it. Because sometimes I do. Like I don't know, I don't realize that Podge is going to be late because he's riding the bus, and then I'll end up missing your morning live because I forget about it. I check at 8, you're not live, and then I don't check it the rest of the day. Then
yeah.
I completely space off and forget, and then around 12 o'clock, I'm like,
Oh,
shit,
I do the same thing. It's like with little Lama Laura and her game show. It says, I know in the back of my head that she's on, certain days. And then I check because I fly or whatever I'm doing or get busy doing something. And then I check and I missed her show because she's in the afternoon,
I do it too. That's why she always messages me because it's usually in Sunday afternoons. I'm usually working on videos and stuff, and I'll completely forget if she doesn't both message me and say, "Hey, Laura's going live."
Yep. AZ said that Dre was in here a little while ago in the chat.
So, right. At least AZ's in here. He's always supporting. Tim sent me some pictures of some chairs this morning. I see you're getting quite fond of the night videos, huh? Paul?
What's that?
I said, I see you're getting quite fond on doing the night videos.
Well, yeah, because it is pretty spectacular.
Well, honestly, it's something different too, because normally your videos are always during the daytime. It kind of gives you a cool perspective at night.
Yeah. Hey, Paul Hodges is back.
Yeah, I'm back. I already got it done. So you
Not
got
too bad.
It loaded over there for him and everything.
I don't know. Beats me. I just handed him. Said sorry about screw up, but he said, well, shit happens, right? He says so. So anyway, so just a bad jump drive, right?
Yeah.
Too bad, Hodges. I was just about to end the live stream.
Yeah, look at that. And I come in and put a honkering on that thing, didn't I? Hey, Brazil Air. And commercial just came in and West Haven and forever. All right. Kind of a messed up stream this morning, guys, but we'll get her.
All right.
I had a little emergency to deal with for a customer, so I thought I was going to have to go back and refly it, but because I had a crash on a hard drive and I had the pictures and stuff, but I couldn't copy them. I had to go a whole bunch of different routes, but anyways, I got them back to the customer. So
I wonder if they were just in some weird format that you never used or something.
Well, I know the customer gave me the jump drive back, and I put it in my computer. My computer wouldn't even recognize that jump drive. So
it's been a corrupted
crash. Yeah, I'm not
it's
gonna
probably corrupted from the factory.
Yeah, I buy them in bulk, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's probably just a bad one.
Yeah. But why did it work the first time when I put the pictures on it? So otherwise, we would have told,
Well, honestly, it's no different than why one day you put your memory card in your drone and it works, and the next day it's just not working.
Yeah.
Like you always, like I have that happen every once in a while. And I'm like, what the hell did I do? Like,
yeah,
the card was working fine yesterday, and all of a sudden it's saying no good, and I'm like, what the fuck? not like the card looks broken or anything or cracked. It's just not working.
No. Well, he gave me 2 jump drives back because I did aerials on another one for him. Yeah, it worked fine. But just that one there, the computer wouldn't even recognize it.
Huh.
Just toss it. Don't even want it in the mix. Accidentally put it back in the mix again, right? So. Anyways, that problem got dealt with. So I got one sign to remove an Elmer, but I'm not gonna rush down and go do it. They said anytime. So guess what? Anytime might be tomorrow. If I don't have nothing else going, my luck, I'll go down there and I'll get home an hour later. They'll, I got a sign down here I want to put up or taken down or, so I just,
That's a pretty nice day out today. Not too
it's
bad.
gorgeous here.
Brazil Air is in the chat, and so is Marshall, Arizona Street Media. West Haven, always forever, is here as well.
Well, look at behind you, Paul. The flags are drooping and sun shining and
Yep,
blue water.
blue water.
All that storm shit past you guys already.
Yeah, but we got more coming tomorrow.
More coming though.
Yeah.
It's one thing, you can always depend on.
Yeah, I blame that groundhog, the little bastard.
Yeah. Well, I think somebody shot him. I won't admit who it was.
Captain Henry Jackman is downbound out at buoys 11 and 12.
It was a classic comedy Groundhog Day.
Yeah.
That'd be 6 miles out.
What, at that first buoy?
11 and 12 out on the far end. Buoys 1 and 2 are close to the bridge, and then it goes, and they're a mile apart. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 and 12 is the first one, the entry to the channel.
Okay. And see, Manitoulin downbound too, eh?
Yep.
Looked like American Century just went through it a little while ago. And Paul J. Martin is way up at Port Hope or Harbor Beach or what you want to call it, at the thumb. Good. Cuyahoga. Oh, okay. It's going to be what's happening at the other end. Anything? No, everything is downbound. Okay.
Yeah, the Henry Jackman is coming down, and I don't think I've gotten him in a while.
Well, Paul should make arrangements, go catch him. If you can. Because he's heading to Bay Como. He's going to Quebec.
Going to Quebec.
Yep, to Bay Como. That's way up the other side of Montreal, up towards Quebec City. I think halfway between Montreal and Quebec, I think.
Oh, really?
City. Yeah.
So much construction in Florida, Jesus. Ridiculous. There's not going to be any land left here in the next 2-3 years.
Why is that?
There's just building everywhere.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah.
You can't turn on one road where they're not building or putting something in the ground.
Yeah.
It's just everywhere.
Well, I see the Liberals are starting to campaign over here already. Oh yeah, we're gonna have 5 new provincial parks to protect Greenland, and now they're talking they're gonna ban handguns in Ontario. Oh, really?
Did you see what DeSantis did to Disney?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's pulling their fucking shit about how they can govern themselves, like because they were made a special district back in the '60s. Yeah, he's pulling that.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, you guys are gonna answer to the state government just like any other citizen would.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, oh well, Disney, you're gonna scare Disney off. Disney ain't going anywhere. They can't afford to. I mean, they probably could, but they're not gonna pick up that entire park and move it across the country over that.
No.
There's no way in hell. It's too iconic. They can't. I don't think they could afford to, honestly. They have too much invested in that park.
Well, they got some lady that's running the show now over there, and she's about as left as you can get out of California.
Oh yeah. Shoot.
Yeah.
But yeah, well, they should have kept their damn mouth shut when they threatened DeSantis. And they told him,
That's the funny thing about it all. They'd kept their freaking mouth shut. They wouldn't be in this position now.
That's right.
Hey,
that's what I'm
JD. Hey, JD's in the house.
JD he is here.
What's up, JD?
Mr.
Well, that's the thing
JD.
is they were threatening. They told DeSantis, "Well, we have the power. We're going to overturn all the laws that you made." He said, "Phew."
Yeah.
He said,
Yeah.
"Now I'm
Okay.
governor, you ain't doing shit."
Yeah.
What happened? Now they're getting their asses reamed for it. They're freaking idiot.
Well, that's usually what
That's what they
happens. Somebody gets feeling their oats and thinking they're all that in a bag of chips and find out they're not.
He said, "I'll be damned if they're going to push me around as long as I'm governor." This is what he said on the news conference.
And the funny thing is, they said there's woke stuff and everything else. It's only 3% of the population.
Yep.
Like, it's not a big, 30% of the population. There's said 3%.
Yep. That's
Why are
exactly
they
right.
kowtowing to 3%? I don't understand that. See,
Well,
now there's a dissension in the Democratic Party now because even over this border problem, about them ending Title 42, now they got some Dems that are even saying, well, no, you can't do that,
I'll be back in a second.
Yeah, it's out of control, Paul.
Yeah, it just,
That's the problem.
you got a few people think they got more power than the rest of the world because you're Democratic. It just,
Well, and we're supposed to be a democratic society, not a controlled
Yeah. communist or
not
whatever.
oligarch, like
Yeah.
they do over in Russia.
Yeah.
That's
Hey, Paul, yesterday I went and Googled flowers in St. Thomas for Forest of Flowers because I went and bought flowers yesterday.
yeah.
Every time I turn around and look at this, I'm getting ads for flowers now.
Huh.
It's just, really?
Yep. They know how to play the game, that's for sure.
Well, like Paul was saying about the small population and everything with that whole situation. The transgender community, they're making such a big deal about that, which, like I said, I don't have a problem with that. Just don't force the lifestyle on me.
Yeah.
But the thing is they make up less than 1% of the population
Yeah, I know.
just by themselves.
Yeah.
So it's like, why? Are you trying to completely turn society just to please that small of a population?
Hey, good morning, Bill from Newfound Drone Productions. Good morning, good morning, good morning.
What's up, Bill?
Probably gonna break this damn thing.
So what big metropolis are you in this morning there, Justin?
I'm in Davenport again.
Davenport? Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I was gonna finish it up yesterday, but the problem is the wind was gusting between 15 to 18 miles an hour all day, so I ended up going to meter reading all day.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
'Cause I
You
can't
see,
work. Do I?
Bill says, don't expect much out of me for a while. He says his PC died.
Oh man, that sucks.
Yeah, we went through that too. I got a new computer, but I had an old hard drive, but it went. Then the hard drive went on me. Oh, I can imagine. Yeah, cost me about $2,500 to get a new PC. Well, if you're gonna buy one, I want one that's fast and got lots of video cards. So
Sure.
yeah,
Fucking gas. What the hell?
yeah, it really sucks when you lose a computer. It's like you lose part of your life.
Well, in essence, it is because you've
Yeah.
got your life on the damn computer. I mean, everybody does it, you know, we depend on our technology. And when it doesn't work, it's like, oh my God, now what do I do?
Yeah.
Yep. Now what do I do?
Well, just like today, what I had to deal with.
Yep.
You do stuff right there, and just go click, bang,
Yep.
there you
When it
go.
works, when it works, it's perfect.
Yep. Yep.
When it doesn't, all hell breaks loose.
So, and that, wow, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I mean, it ended up being good for me because I was able to recover those pictures that through a different way of going through on backups and stuff like that, right?
Yep.
But that just goes to show you how much crap is on your computer because not only did I backup, I kept the files too, right?
Yep.
So, like, holy crap! I mean, how many times do you have to have it on your computer? You know?
Yep. Exactly.
Yeah, Bill just said that's what it'll cost me too. For Christ's sake, yeah, I can't afford it, so I don't know what to do. Yeah, that Bill, that really sucks, especially with your pictures. You know, you edit on all that crap. Even if you do get another computer, your headache's not over because now you got to try and recover what you had on before.
Yep.
You know, and not just the pictures or videos or anything like that.
Well,
But
then
you took
the other hard thing is trying to remember where the hell you put it.
yeah, all your passwords, then your computer programs that you bought, put on, and you
Yep.
know, serial numbers, and
It just goes on and on and on.
yeah.
Well, it takes long enough just doing a basic setup on a computer when you're not doing any of that. You add that on there. So you're looking at a day and a half worth of just setting up your computer.
Yeah, just to get it back up and running, you know?
Yeah, because I mean, when you just start up a new computer and you start fresh, I mean, you'll spend a few hours just doing updates and all that other stuff, just getting it started up and getting it running.
Yep. That's right.
So that's if you have good internet. You know, if you don't have good internet, man, them updates will take freaking forever.
Yeah. Without good internet, you're almost screwed.
We got so much meter reading left to do too. Oh my God. We had 3 guys come in from out of town for 2 weeks, and there's still probably 100 pages for Winter Haven that they didn't finish.
Well, that's what you've been doing on the weekend, right?
Yeah, but there was altogether probably about 400 pages for Winter Haven, but they left at least 100 pages unfinished, and we just don't have, like, the locators don't have time to do jack shit. They've been working on the weekends doing locating because, like I said, with the busy construction, it's every day you're getting 100 tickets from companies wanting to dig somewhere to put something in the ground. It's just insane. Even with 4 locators, it's still too much. And they used to just live, back before all this growth started happening, we only used to have 1 or 2 locators, and now we have 4, and they can barely keep up with everything.
Well, you were saying that you're required to work to test everything, once a year or something?
Yeah, well, commercial I have to do once a year, and then we have residential will come up every 3 years. But that's the thing, though, is like we do 20% of the infrastructure every year, so every 5 years you've gone through 100% of it. So yeah, it's just a lot.
It is a lot.
Like I said, just in our county alone, in Polk County, there's 40,000 some gas meters. It adds up. We don't do just our county. Like, we have a couple of cities, like St. Cloud, couple other ones that are outside of our county, like right on the outskirts of our county. And our company's really, it's big, but it doesn't have a lot of employees. Our entire company only has about 1,000 employees nationwide, but it's like a $500 million a year company. So we don't have a crap ton of employees, you know what I'm saying? I mean, there's some local businesses that have more employees than we do.
Yep. So Bill, is the snow starting to go away there or? Because I know that he had feet of snow over there.
So even if I was to put 20 hours in this week, I wouldn't make a huge dent into the. If I was to put 2 10-hour shifts in this weekend, I still wouldn't make a huge dent in that paperwork.
Hey, Paul, look at this. I just got a thing for Canadian Airworthiness Directive. I get that from Transport Canada. But look at this subject, fuselage, aft fuselage structure, fasteners missing. So if anybody's flying on a Bombardier model BD 700, you might want to not flying that airplane. It's missing some parts. Oh, God. Actually, I should Google that and see what kind of airplane it is. Okay, cool. Okay. Yeah, let's go. Where's YouTube? Oh, yeah, I think there. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna paste. Okay, so okay. Well, it's on a private jet. Okay, so it's not like a Challenger. Like, yeah. Oh, it's not a bad size one though. It's a very good size one.
What is it? Is it like a private jet or is it like a small regional jet?
Here, I'll show you. I don't know. What do you call that? A regional jet?
Yeah. It could be private too.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah, but that's it there.
Yeah, that could be a private corporate jet.
Yeah.
Freaking fiber optic lines are going everywhere.
You know, it's kind of, I think that probably Mr. Stickley might travel on something like that.
Well, he probably owns a couple of them, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
You know, he just does
Yeah,
this.
that's my weakness.
He's just out there today to play like he's a commoner. You know,
That's it.
nobody knows that he's not rich, and his family was one of the biggest in the furniture business in Grand Rapids, Michigan, and they got several $1 million homes all over the world.
Well, see, what my boss doesn't know is I own 51% of the company, right?
Yep. 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 Well, see, for 14 years, he's pretty much kept Sarah in the dark. Sarah doesn't know about all his wealth. And so that's why he's kind of, he wants to keep his family grounded. Don't want to spoil them, right?
I don't spoil any one of my 6 families.
That's right. That is right.
I just leave them right on the cusp of thinking they're poor. That way they grow up being humble.
Yeah, the Captain Henry Jackman is downbound. It's in the channel. Should be rounding the curve at the bridge here in the next 5 or 10 minutes.
Oh, you stupid trucker. God.
Where the heck is?
Freaking truckers are so damn impatient.
Yeah, I couldn't be a trucker. I don't have any patience anymore. Seems like the older I get, the more patience I lose. Boy, it is sure nice and blue out there, isn't it? Maybe I should go. No, I'm not gonna go. Maybe I should. No, I'm.
Okay. Well, look what I found, Paul. This is right here.
Justin's private jet.
Private jet.
Oh,
I
yeah.
found a picture of it. Yeah, see, it says right there on the website. It says Justin's
Yeah.
private jet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stickly Air. Stickly Air. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, is that what we want?
Stickly Air. Stickly Air 1.
Okay.
Exactly.
Oh God.
That's good.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna have to pay Lynn off to keep her quiet. She's not outed.
Well,
Oh,
Paul,
I already
I'm
sent
gonna-
it to Sarah, so
I'm gonna leave it up to you, Paul. Do we end it or? Because
we're gonna end it. I got
I
things
think-
to do anyways, and you're gonna go
I
fly
thought
that.
I'd go catch that boat.
Yep. You go catch the boat, Paul.
Okay, everybody. We'll see you all tonight. Take care.
See you guys. See you, everybody. And
Bye,
bye,
guys.
Justin.